Obviously, you see Larry setting up for that power hook. I think he might even have his foot up on the table leg there. Brandon looks like he's going to go for an outside move. I mean, that's both of their lanes. This first ready go is going to tell us a lot.
Two very contrasting styles. We know that King's move is an option for Brandon Allen. Larry Wheels, we've seen impressive if he can make the match close and tight. He has done, but straight away, Allen hits the Kings.
Even in that open top row Kings move, it could definitely put some fatigue on Larry's wrist, and Larry would probably have to have a transitional press to pin him. But I'm still going with Larry. Still looking Larry.
Yeah, Larry Wheels looks extremely strong, but he said before the match that he was concerned about his endurance. I must admit that was a concern I had for him, just because of the inexperience at the table. But it'd be great if he can get some confidence and get some points on the board early. We're going into the strap. Two really contrasting looks about these arm wrestlers. Never mind stylistically. We got Larry Wheels there. He's pristine, he's polished, he's clean. And we got filthy power Brandon Allen, who looks like he's never seen a barber shop in his life. Here we go.
Both big men, though.
Big drive. Wheels tightening up, staying with his arm, which is good to see. But it is Brandon Allen moving to the back of the pad. Needs to watch that elbow. He's playing with fire a little there, and I'm not sure what call we've got.
They got a pin, but I don't think it quite. I think it needed another half inch to go, but paying off.
Without question, looking far more joined up, and we know Larry is an absolute athlete. He's shown so much prowess in so many fields. Arm wrestling, he's set his sights on. He's pursuing it with vigor, with aggression, with passion, and he gets something on the board early. Needs to calm down. Hopefully that settles his nerves and allows him to think his way through the matches. So difficult to do that when you're under this kind of pressure.
Well, absolutely. It's a big stage. It's his promotion. It's he's coming off that loss to Schoolboy, but he looks good. He looks strong. But like you said, he just needs to keep those nerves in check and do what he's been training to do.
The buckle tightened down. Determined look on the face of Larry Wheels. Brandon Allen, pretty much given his signature. He knows exactly what he's going to do here. Try to hit that open top roll. Transition to the Kings. Larry Wheels going to make it tight, going to make it close. Try and close that wrist, cut hard and move to the side. But you can see the fatigue already evident there. And as he starts to drive, I think there's a little infringement on that. Yeah, a running foul with filthy Brandon Allen.
Yeah, they're not calling that King's move correctly. It's not. That's not the way the rule it goes in King of the Table. He's not below the table. He's still. I don't know. I know what they're calling, but this is not looking good for Larry right now.
No, and that's better. He closed his wrist a little bit there. He's certainly got the arm strength, and there's the pin. Larry Wheels, well done. Stuck with his arm, managed to regain the cup, and when he did so, the difference in strength was significant there. You could see Brandon Allen still hanging out.
He did regain the cup, but actually Brandon came in, thought it was time to do the transition, and there was not enough fatigue on Larry's arm yet. Now, if he does that one more time, he cracks that wrist like that, stays with it, see if he can't do it again. He's got a good game plan. It's just right now he's run into a stronger arm wrestler so far.
Brandon Allen on the far side of the table from the United States of America. As we said earlier, a guy who's transitioned, an impressive powerlifter. Larry Wheels, cut from a similar cloth, and he's been investing a great deal of time. He's invested in getting some of the very best arm wrestlers in the world to go out to Dubai and to pour that knowledge into him, to improve his technical prowess, his understanding of the sport. He's really embraced the game of iron arms, and he's thrown himself in there, and the dividends are paying out tonight. You can see he looks far more calm than he has done before. He was definitely experiencing some issues in that last match, but he didn't panic. He stayed with his arm. He showed that additional experience. Needs one more now.
Yeah, I'm really proud of him. He's been very disciplined. He's learned. He's had the opportunity to pull and train with the best arm wrestlers in the world, and he's learned a lot. So he's being patient.
Big drive from Allen, trying
Both
to
of these-
open him up again, but at this point, unable to do so, Mike. Patience.
I mean,
control.
things are looking good on both sides right now. He just cannot afford to get turned in that hook. Larry's looking good, looking patient. He's liking the hook.
Little transition attempt there, but again, too early from Brandon. He's trying to put that fatigue in Larry, and he's done so, and there's one back. Ladies and gentlemen, we are in an arm wrestling match. You called that... Oh, what have we got?
Elbow foul or shoulder foul. I don't know what they're calling. But it's definitely a foul on Brandon. But he just showed there's the lane, right? He looked good. He countered. He went in to come into the transition. Larry started right adjustment, or Brandon's going to win the next 3 rounds. If Larry can make the right adjustment, he can come out on top of this thing. But if he keeps doing the same thing, I think Brandon's got his number right now. He knows there's enough fatigue in that arm. There's enough fatigue in that hand and wrist. All he's got to do is be patient and then time that transition. And I hate that for Larry because I know how important this is to him. But at the same time, Brandon has been training hard. He's worked hard for this match. So you got to give respect to both of these guys. They both love arm wrestling. They made the transition from powerlifting and strength athletics over to this sport. And got to give them both all kinds of credit.
Absolutely. Larry Wheels, look at the physique on that individual. The man looks like he's been carved out of Zeus's tooth. Absolutely
he is a freak.
Incredible. What a specimen. Unbelievable.
No.
Brandon Allen. Somewhere below that beard is a man called Brandon, and he's in this match. Look at that, look. 6
He's
colonies
one
of
thick individual.
small birds nesting. I mean, he makes your beard look a bit poor, mate. I'm going to say, here we go. Down come the hands under. Whoa, look at that! It's a direct press, straight to the press for Brandon Allen. And that was not out this week. I think Brandon's been great. I'm a big Brandon Allen fan now. I'm a big Larry Wheels fan. Larry really impressed me here. Win, lose, or draw. He's definitely impressed. He's making those strides in the sport, but he will want to get a result here. A lot of arm wrestling will want him to get a result here, Mike.
Well, he needs it. He needs it right now. He needs to show that he has more than just that one ace. This is where he's got to show his heart. This is where he's got to show that I'm willing to do anything it takes to win. And we're about to find out where Larry's at right now. And either way, win or lose tonight, I have a lot of confidence that Larry's going to continue to do great things in the sport. But like you said, Brandon Allen has a great personality. He's a great guy. And we're having a lot of fun tonight. We're definitely winning by getting to see this match.
Larry Wheels. Brandon Allen, here we go. We're into the strap. Bill Collins will close the thumbs. He'll then move on to those hands and we'll be underway again. Will we expect to see something different again from Allen? He hangs back again and Larry Wheels a lot better this time, and we'll see that commitment now. Starts to move to the side, but a measured approach, and he needs to remain calm. He's being exposed on the hand and wrist again, though, and it's Brandon Allen who capitalizes. Dives in, Mike, and the shoulder press finish again. Wow.
Well, you saw it as soon as, so it looked like Brandon was going to try that bent wrist press on go. It wasn't there for him. He went back in the open top rope, but he saw him shaking his head. He knew it wasn't the same arm he felt rounds 1 and 2, and he was just being patient, ready to make that transition. He's going to push sideways, transition that shoulder behind it. There's that pec down.
Him to get a foothold back in this match and draw it level.
You want it for him so bad because he's put so much work into the sport and he's done great things. The sport of arm wrestling owes this guy a debt of gratitude for the exposure we're getting, and you want to see him, shine. You want to see him do well. But like I said, if it's not tonight, that you're going to see great things from this young man. He's very young, he's talented, and he is passionate about arm wrestling.
Here we go. We're back into the strap. Last Chance Saloon. Larry Wheels. What is going through the mind of the man from Personal Record right now? Needs to try and collect himself. Think about
you see Brandon setting up for that shoulder.
Lessons. Yes, sir. Carving around. Shaping his body. Look for that off the start. You can see
and it's going to be a bit wrist press too.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, he's giving his wrist up. He's going.
There it goes. Big drive. It's the finish. It's done. It's in the history books. Michael Todd called it perfectly, set himself up and executed.
And a winner,
That, Mike.
Brandon Allen.
Man, I mean, you got to give both these guys great
Brandon,
credit.
how do
They've
you
done
feel?
amazing things, but Brandon Allen just showed
You
out.
lived up to that confidence in the press conference. I mean, well done.
Thank you, man. I know I dug a big hole and I had to climb out of it.
You did. You certainly climbed out.